Alright, my last weedy was just about 3 feet away over there. Feel like I got another one. $19.45. Sweet, we're on a roll. Looks like I scuffed the crap out of it. Trying to dig her out of there. Alright, moving on. Alright, just plucked out another whole harmonica reed. This one's a little bit smaller than my last one, but pretty sweet. Still finding old stuff. Alright, get you back on the next one. Alright, just found the other reed. I was only a couple feet from that last one I pulled up. Maybe I can find the harmonica. I was just searching for this one. I flipped it out of the plug and couldn't find it, but token. It's a putt-putt token. Wonder if I can still use it. It's still around. Alright, moving on. Just pull this dude out. About 6 inches deep or so. Pretty cool finding them old clock gears and stuff. I really like finding them. Alright, moving on. Alright, just pulled out that clock gear a couple feet away and got another nice 39 on the legend here. Hope you can see that. I just scraped it with the dang shovel trying to get out. I missed my hole. It looks like a crowdle bell. Let me get her pulled out of there. Trying to be gentle with it. It might be broken already. Yeah. Looks like it's just a piece of a crowdle bell, but definitely not fresh brakes. Holy cow, that's freaking awesome. Only got one of these whole. Sweet. I'll keep on digging all these deep targets. Look, I just pulled this, put the pinpointer back down there, and got another piece to it. I'm gonna check down there again. Sounds like there's more. Let me get my shovel back in there and come back to you. Alright, here's what I ended up with. Part of the top and 2 other pieces of the bell. Maybe I can find a whole one out here. Definitely think I was gonna find stuff this old. Happy that I am. Not sure what it is about these old salt and pepper shaker lids. It sounds so good. I could have swore this is about 6 inches deep. Thought for sure I was going to have silver. Oh well. Alright, first head stamp on this property. Winchester number 10 Blue Rival. Moving on. Alright, I'm getting ready to call it a day here. I just did dig out a nice massive old spoon bowl. I'm back in the front yard where I found that Conestoga bell and tag and stuff, but running back through here real quick for a little bit, but pretty sweet. I'm not quite sure what I got here. Getting ready to wrap up. This one was in the upper 40s, lower 50s, but turning it around. It could be a quarter. It looks too big to be a quarter though. Just popped her up. Maybe a token. I think I see writing on it. Yes, it's definitely a token. Let me get her cleaned up and I'll turn you back on. Alright, I'm back. This is probably one of the coolest tokens I've ever found, besides that Civil War token, but it's Patterson Fletcher Co. Good for $1 on your next suit or overcoat. Then flip it over. It says Indiana's largest clothing store. Good luck coin. Pretty freaking sweet. Alright, I'm gonna go for a few more minutes, but don't know if I'm gonna find anything else worth filming. Probably won't be this cool. Alright, we got about 2 feet. There's the other hole right there, about 2 feet away from it. Just make me out, I think it's a 1919 Wheatie. I don't know if you can make out that date or not. I didn't even clean up the back. Sweet. Moving on. Alright, just scoop this up from about 6 or 8 inches down there. Put my hand in the sun. Let's see what it is. Oh, I think it's a suspender clip. Freaking awesome. It's got the shape still on it. Let me get this dude cleaned up a little bit. Alright, got it brushed down a little bit. This thing is the fanciest buckle I've ever found. It's got words. I can't make it out on the screen either, but yeah, that dude is nice shape, fancy, awesome. I'm gonna stay a little bit longer and finish up this front yard again. This is the second time I've been over this front yard. Alright, moving on. Alright, just pulled this square nail out of a baby square nail. And still had a target in my clump here. Now this is a buckle. Looks like it had a pin in the back of it, but it's decorative. See the holes there were went onto something, but I don't know if it's a buckle or what. Maybe a suspender buckle. That's probably the pin that went through the clothing. Yeah, cool. Moving on. Well, nearly all these deep targets are something good. This one come out from the bottom of that hole, again 6 or 8 inches. Not quite sure. Almost looks like a small bell, but it's got some fancy around the, some not fancy, but definitely made with the purpose. Let me clean it up. Yeah, not quite sure what it was, but let's say it's old. We'll go with that. Possibly a tiny bell or a lid to something, who knows. Alright, moving on. Just in case it's old, I figured I'd just get a shot of it before I plucked her out of there. Can definitely make out the 1 cent. But the rest of it's pretty toasted. Sweet though. I was thinking I had another Wheatie, but that 1 cent, that's gonna make that an Indian. Still can't see much. On the other side. If I get it cleaned up a little bit more, man, I haven't had one this toasty. Yeah, first Indian on the property. Sweet. Alright, I figured I'd record now. Hit this spot 3 or 4 times now, but I was just going out to get out. But I did find my first intact thimble, no top on it. And I just plugged this thing out of the ground. Like I said, I've been over here 3 or 4 times. Nice Washington quarter. Give her a little bit of water, because ooh, she's a late one, 57. Sweet, first silver off this property. All right.